I think there is a fundamental ingredient in success, any kind of success. And this ingredient is your ability to learn new things. So let me tell you first of all why I'm going to dig a little bit on this area. First of all, I've always been very enthusiastic in learning, exploring new things, and there are a lot of things that I've always enjoyed, yes, learning. But also for now a few years, I have set up a website to help French people learn English. So I've kind of specialized in how to learn languages and how to be more efficient in this area, and why it is so difficult also for people to learn languages. It's a very big there's a lot of things to 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 find out in this area, and more or less I would say specialize in the ability to learn in the general area, in general way. And for that, first of all, I elaborate my thoughts on my own experience. But then I also went looking around me, and I've listened to a lot of people who learned a lot of languages, who are very good at that, who taught languages at a lot of people. And then I've also listened to people who looked around at schools, the school systems in different countries, why most of the time they are very bad, I have to say, and sometimes they can also be very good in some countries. So it's very interesting, and I've, developed a lot of, well, I collected a lot of information, first of all, to develop my own thoughts about the efficiency and how to be, efficient in learning. So there is one particular thought that I'm particularly I really think that's completely crazy. Actually, it's the thought is that basically it seems like children are meant to study and to learn a lot of things because that's very important. That's it. So when you are a child and you don't understand why you have to learn it, for adult and school systems, what is important is to make children understand that it's very important and that they must learn that. And that's the main motivation, for everyone to work, to learn, and to teach. That's very important. So you must learn that. And I really think that's completely crazy, because if you think about it a minute, why would you want to learn something of your own will? For two reasons, I would say. The first is you have a problem to solve, and there is something you don't know and you need a solution. So you're going to learn because you want to understand something, you want to know how to do something, and any kind of things. So you have to solve a problem in a way, okay? And the second thing is you're curious. You are enthusiastic about something, and you want to learn more, to be more, I don't know, to be more knowledgeable about something. So either you have to solve a problem, or you are curious and you are interested in something. If there are none of those conditions, why would you want to learn? And basically, most of the time, we learn something without one of these two conditions, because we must learn that, and maybe even when we are adult, in for our job, maybe for exams, for whatever, well, we must know that, that's the path, that's the normal way. We must learn that, get this exam, get this whatever knowledge. And we don't see the interest, we are not enthusiastic at all about that, and we must learn something. But are you really efficient when you learn something without enthusiasm? I don't think so. We're not good at all. But I would say the problem is that naturally we are very good at learning and exploring by ourselves, without any kind of obligation. Because especially when we are children, we like to explore a lot of things, to understand, to find out a lot of things, and I think when we are adult, we have the same kind of enthusiasm, but we also remember that learning is very tedious. It's something that we don't really enjoy because of what we did earlier, and that's a big problem, I think. So let's come back in our general life. When we want to be successful, we certainly have a lot of things to learn, if only in our relation to others. There are so many things to observe, to learn from, and to be better at for our life, our general life, and for any kind of particular objective goal that we want to reach. And for that, if we want to be efficient at learning, you're going to be efficient if you are really enthusiastic about it. So that's really the thing. And if you listen to a lot of great entrepreneurs, they're all going to tell you that first of all, you have to love what you're doing. First of all, you love what you do, because that's really the source of the motivation of your endeavor in your investment, all the work you're going to put in to reach your goal comes from your enthusiasm about it, because first of all, you enjoy what you're doing. You don't just want to reach the goal, you also enjoy the path, what you're building day after day. And in the general way, I think that's the best, the source of any kind of success. If you love what you do, if you really enjoy that, you're going to be good. So if, for example, you have something that you think you must learn because you need that, for example, I teach people how to be efficient at learning English, or any kind of language. It's the same. And if you want to learn a language because it's useful for your job and you need that, you also need to enjoy that. So it can be something that you need, but you also need to enjoy that. So first of all, my advice would be, find out what you enjoy, what you really enjoy in anything that you want to learn. If you just work through this enthusiasm, you're going to be very good, because you have all kind of resources, much more than what you can think, but if you enjoy that. So basically that's my idea. It's very important, I think, and it's really something that we see just the other way around most of the time. We must do that, so we have to work very hard, and that's very hard, because if you don't enjoy that, that's going to be very hard, really, and you have lost a lot of your ability to learn, and you don't enjoy that, so that makes things even worse. And if you enjoy that, you just use all your resources, and you're very good at finding resources, at understanding. But take the time, enjoy the process, do what you love, and then you're going to be very good. And then I'm sure you can reach any kind of goal. So let me know what you think about that, and share your experience. It will be great. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.